Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader and in this video we are taking a look at Broadcom stock. So guys, can this thing fall much lower or can it go higher up from here? So let's take a look at all of that in this price action video. Again, just my opinion, nothing more than that. Please do your own due diligence before taking any position. I am not providing any financial advice. This is just an educational opinion. All right, let's start off with that. So the price action. Well, on the daily interval, we went up after post earnings. That was the areas we were calling out that for a couple of days it can go higher, and then we started to see a sell-off. Now, please note we are very extended away from 20 days moving average, and Broadcom is really very much extended up here. And it has been giving us those cool off at the downside. Yes, and structure right now is not showing intraday upside. Just because we are very high above this 20 days moving average, guys, this pullback will look quite deeper. And this level is what it all comes down to now. And the level of $1652. If Broadcom loses it, you can expect this thing to come down to 20 days moving average. But this is where it's very important. This is usually a bear trap as well most of the time. So what is that bear trap possibly? You have to be very careful at this level. So let's talk about that. This area, all right, what possibly usually could happen here is you would see initially a sell-off here. Why so? Because all these traders trying to play this upside have their stop losses sitting over here. All right, and because of post earnings, this is a massive move, so they would have their stop loss here, right? Liquidity grab is what when at this previous important chart, post earnings chart change level, if you see a sell-off here, you can trade intraday short, sure, but you have to be very careful here because if you start to see a price action hold here, let's say you start to see double bottom, things like that, and you start to see price go up with a higher pivot, most likely that will form a wick by the time the day would close and the candle may go green. So at this break of level, you can trade flush for sure, but trade it intraday flush only and be ready to get out if you start to see patterns like double bottom, consolidation, higher pivots forming, and it starts to go higher. As I said, that could be a liquidity grab and you should be prepared for that. And if that results in a green candle, well, that was it. That was a bear trap and we can continue higher. Not saying that's going to happen, but also not saying that it may not happen. What I'm saying is that be prepared for that, all right? These usually do results into sometimes traps as well, but if you lose it with no possible upside, then, and you can see this is the area, right, 1650, then you are watching this 200 hours moving average. This is where it can still be traded a little bit of a rebound to the upside, okay? And then yeah, 20 days moving average is down there as well, but before that we have to lose 200 hours moving average, but I do expect a rebound there. Let's extend this downward moving trend line. Before you take any long intraday play on this, you need to see this thing get out and above of this trend line while staying above 200 hours moving average at least, or at least even 20 days moving average. Until that is not happening, Broadcom is not going to give you much upside, all right? So yeah, that's that. But since this was the chart support of the after post earning structure change, it also all comes down to this level. And so watch for this. If VIX comes but 200 hours moving average give it that support and it starts to get bought back up, here you go. That was a bear trap, okay? Just be prepared. And yeah, if you lose the levels close lower, then eventually this may continue lower to 20 days moving average, but that would be it. It's not going to turn it fully bearish. I know you would be like, hey, Junior Trader is selling off and you're saying it's not bearish. Well, structure is not, but intraday you can trade as per the levels I have been saying and those trend lines that I have provided. All right, let's take a look at the short volume data as well on this thing. So display short volume percent. And so, yeah, not much short, well, 18, 19, I would say is a little bit higher on Broadcom. and then I'm seeing 14. Yeah, so when you see one day short volume high comes, next day it's red, and after the price action extension, that also helps you in making a decision that next day possibly could be a sell off. Sorry guys. But when you see short volume percent like still coming in like let's say 17 and 18, but you are seeing these strong green candles closer to 20 and 20 days moving average, 50 days moving average in the area of consolidation, and in an uptrend, recent near uptrend, it usually results into the continuation to the upside because all the short sellers are going to start covering. But when you see in the extensions follow up with the red candle, also with a high short volume, that is an indication that we may see continuation down. But anyways, just remember this day we don't have high short volume percent. We do have a high red volume, but not high short volume. So this is mostly just traders now, just also booking their profits as well. If you need access to my tools, links are in the description below, guys. My tools does these things, shows you the levels, the short volume percent, everything. All right, now let's take a look at weekly interval as well. Nothing you would change on the technical side, but this would just make you understand things a little bit more clearly. So what are we seeing on Broadcom on weekly interval? Higher high, and so higher high, right? And higher lows. Am I seeing any downside right now? Nope. So technically, even if any pullbacks comes down to the level of 1436, I know this is quite a deep fall, but that will still keep Broadcom bullish overall in the structure. So you get my point, right? This weekly interval helps in making things more understandable, right? So yeah, that's that. Yeah, it's all-time highs, but still looking strong, and they will be having their split also coming soon. So let's see which day that is. Yeah, it's still quite a bit out, but they're also doing split 10 to 1, right? Oh, wait, yeah. But so one share would be split into 10, and yeah, it's on July 15th of July, so almost 3 weeks out from now. But yeah, anyways, guys, so that's how Broadcom can be traded. Just want to provide my opinion. Please do your own thing. Nothing is guaranteed here. I'm just providing my opinion, just as an educational opinion, nothing more than that. All right. Oh well, guys, also please check out this channel of mine, Junior Trader Dividend Investing channel. This is where I share my public facing portfolio that I'm building with the dividends. I share the data. I share how the positions are looking like, what my portfolio size is, and what moves I'm making. All that information you can find on this channel. Please subscribe here if you also want to follow along. And yeah, with that, guys, I'll see you in my next videos. Take care. Bye.